It makes me sick.
Max grabbed the key from underneath a set of drawers.
Our friend's blood.
Sabrina, let's just leave.
Yes, of course.
The three of them followed Max. He tried both keys in the cupboard door. The one from the pool room worked.
Whoa, so many guns.
There's one covered in blood. I wonder if that's the one she pointed at Delaney.
I'd rather not think about that.
Max selected a pistol.
Come on, let's go.
The four of them went outside. Max handed the gun to Sabrina to her surprise. She then proceeded to shoot each tire once with the pistol.
Oi!
Run!
What do you think you're doing?
Don't even think about harassing Freddie anymore. You are not going to spoil their trip. That is a promise.
Oh, I will. And maybe Freddie won't be the only one I'll be harassing.
Sabrina froze in place.
You leave Johnny and Ford out of this.
Getting a little worried, are we, Sabrina? Scared for your boyfriend?
Shut up.
Suddenly, Sabrina realized she was still holding the pistol and started to point it at Kalia.
You're trying to deter me from reaching Freddie. You're delusional to think it would ever work.
And you're delusional to think that you can actually get to him. Why would you think that? They've long gone by now. There's nothing you can do, and I'll be warning them. Anyhow, how do you even know what hotel they're going to?
My sidekick told me.
Your sidekick?
Yes.
You disgust me, Kalia.
Kalia, please give up.
Don't tell me what to do, Max.
This is stupid! Just give it a rest! Why do you hate Freddie so much?
He killed my idol.
Your idol was about to kill him and his friends. What else would you expect him to do? Let her kill him?
He could have run. Everything can be resolved without violence.
Says you.
Kalia, you know what else makes me sick?
What?
Your pool room. It's a mess, and I can't believe you had like that for the entirety of the last 3 weeks. Our friend's blood is still in your tiles, and that makes me sick.
You don't like the new decorations?
Sabrina practically choked and then ran off. Kalia snorted.
Let her run.
She's right, though.
My house. I paid for it. I do what I want with it.
Wouldn't be surprised if you didn't pay for it. Your family has a habit of stealing things.
Does Ford steal things?
No.
He's my family, too.
So am I, actually, and I don't steal things. But as for the rest of you, I think you should leave Freddie alone if you don't want to die. You know what he did to Yvonne. Aren't you scared he's going to get the better of you, too?
Of course not. I'm 10 times stronger than he is.
My mom was weak then?
Yes. She could have killed Freddie if she tried, but she didn't.
What I do know is that Freddie and Delaney managed to collectively almost kill you in that pool 3 weeks ago. But you bounced back. Who says they won't do it again? And I also know that Ford is very, very willing to give you a taste of your own medicine.
Says the boy who once hated violence.
You hospitalized his friend. I don't think his hatred for violence even comes into it anymore. Ford came home crying after he saw Freddie lying there. He was just horrified by everything. His helpless best friend, who couldn't even talk to him because of his condition. He could only hear Ford, and it really stunned Ford. I wouldn't be surprised if Ford wants to kill you himself after what he endured.
Ford won't forgive you. You better watch yourself, Kalia.
Ford's weak. He'd never hurt me.
He'd do anything for Freddie. I think you're good at underestimating people, Kalia.
Whatever. Anyway, why don't the police want Freddie? They wanted Johnny until Ford somehow got him off the hook.
Because Yvonne had been wanted for a long time, and it was obvious self-defense. There was CCTV. Everyone knows she was pointing a gun at him, and the police knew what Yvonne was like.
Well, Johnny was wanted.
You just don't get it, do you? What would you do if someone was pointing a gun at you? And remember, at this point, she'd already shot him twice. What did you expect him to do? You weren't even at the scene.
And you were?
Yes, we both were.
I just remember how horrifying it was in that burning room. And I remember all the blood.
Someone will succeed one day.
Succeed what exactly, Kalia?
You know what. Kara failed, only just. Yvonne failed, and also only just. But I'm not going to. And if somehow I did fail, there's others that want them dead.
Who is them, specifically?
Ford, Johnny, and Freddie, of course. But I don't like Delaney very much myself, either.
Wonder why that is. Everyone refers to her as Freddie's hero.
They won't when I'm finished with her. And him.
So, you changed your mind about not wanting to hurt anyone except Freddie?
After what happened? Of course. Anyhow, Yvonne was rich. She left all her inheritance to me. She knew I was capable.
Kelly opened her garage, revealing another car, and Sabrina had taken the pistol with her.
Always gotta have a backup.
She gets into the car, slowly making her way out of the garage. They all knew that they couldn't stand in front of the car since Callie wouldn't hesitate to run them over. But they knew she didn't really care what happened to them, so if they kept out of her way, she wouldn't hurt them. Her mind was still set on Freddie.
There's nothing we can do now. Let's hope that she can't find them.
Yeah.
I'll call Ford. Warn him.
How long have we been travelling for now, Freddie?
About 3 hours. We've got 2 hours to go. Are the 3 in the back asleep?
Yeah.
Ford took a bag of candy out of the glove box and started to eat it. Not long after that, his phone rang.
Gosh, who is calling me? Can't they just leave us alone for a bit? Mandy,
What does she want?
I've learnt not to ignore phone calls from friends, so... Amanda, what is it?
I don't know if you've heard
Heard what?
that Calia's alive.
Someone left a note in the glove box saying she was.
Focus on driving, Freddie. But yes, we know. What is it?
She's not going to give up, Ford. And apparently she's angry at Delaney now, too.
Whenever I think things can get worse.
And she knows where you're staying.
How?
Or she's bluffing.
How would she know? Only my mum knows. No one could have told her. Unless someone in the car is secretly working for her, but I trust everyone in the car, so that shouldn't be the case.
Max, do you think Callie is bluffing?
Never thought of that. Could be. Too scared of them or something?
I hope she is bluffing. The last thing I want is Callie to ruin our fun.
We saw Lilliana today.
Right.
She seems sorry.
And you believe that? You were there when she said what she did to Freddie. She's manipulating you.
Tell Lilliana to go away.
Yeah, Mandy, now isn't the time to involve Lily in any of this. Like she cares what happens to her own brother. I think Amy cares more than her.
Prison life is teaching her a lesson. Maybe that would do Lilliana good too.
And where are you going to lock Liliana up? In your mum's house basement?
Good idea.
Not solving anything. Anyway, Amanda, where is Callie now?
She left in her car, trying to tell you or something. Her words.
How would she find us though?
I don't know, but she is Calia.
Freddie, I'm sure she won't find us. Stop worrying.
You don't have much to worry about, do you?
Huh?
It's not you she wants dead.
Well, she might now. She might not care who dies now.
Yeah, but it's specifically me and Delaney though. And if anything happened to me, who's going to drive you home?
Right, and plus you'd be in a hospital far away from home and that wouldn't be good.
We need to be on our guard, Ford.
Just stay safe, please.
We will.
So what now?
We continue as normal, of course. What else are we going to do? There's nothing we really can do, so don't you want to enjoy our trip just how we planned it?
Well, yeah, but what if she finds us?
I guess. We're not staying in one place for long.
Callie's not stupid, though.
It's not a question of how smart someone is. Delaney?
What?
Callia is alive.
Oh, gosh. No, no! If I hadn't dived into that pool to save you, I could have killed her, but I couldn't.
None of which matters now. What matters is the present and how we protect you and Freddie from her.
Just protect Freddie. I don't deserve your protection.
What? No!
Who told you she's for sure alive?
Mandy, she called me. Told me what Max said about Callia.
I just...
Stop, Lainey. You saved my friend. You have nothing to feel guilty about. I know Callia might still be after us, but we bought time and we can try again to defeat her. That's a promise, and this time I will help you. I'm not going to act like a coward.
If I'd managed to kill her, then she wouldn't still be harassing Freddie.
And if you had spent the time killing her, there may not have been enough time to save Freddie from the pool.
It's my fault.
What?
I pushed her into the pool when she caught me with her knife. I should have made sure she was dead.
You were bleeding a lot. I know because I was covered in blood when I got home from the hospital. If you'd stayed to finish her off, who knows whether you'd have died on the way to hospital or something.
Ford has a point there.
I can't even get the image of you guys coming home out of my head.
At least it's over now.
It's not though, is it? Callia still has plans, plus you don't even know anything about the dreams I've been having each night.
What have you been dreaming about?
Every night I see what happened that day, replaying in my head, like a recurring nightmare.
You're not alone.
What do you dream about then?
Every night I see... Well, Callia pushing me into the pool, just like she did. But every night it happens, I'm more injured than I was in the dream the night before. The dreams just get progressively worse.
Have you ever looked into maybe going in for therapy?
No. Never really thought about it.
You should. It might help with your PTSD.
Right.
When I'm older, I want to be a teacher.
Subject change, but also what sort of teacher?
Teaching people to fight and stuff. You know, like boxing, karate. I want to teach people how to defend themselves.
I wish I had dreams, but these days I don't think of anything past the next few hours.
Going to stop at Starbucks and get some coffee.
You ate your coffee.
I am driving, Ford.
Freddie turns off at the junction for the service stations.
It's starting to get dark.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
But Rose!
It's paranoid and overprotective. Plus, I do have a driver's license. I am allowed to drive at night. Just Rose is just a little concerned.
Should we let Eve and Johnny sleep?
Yeah.
The three of them went inside and ordered 2 lemonades and a black coffee.
Ah, so refreshing.
Hi,
Hi?
Julia. Pleasure to meet you.
Right,
Delaney, right?
yeah?
I'm a little lost.
Where are you headed?
The Rivera Hotel.
Wait, that's where we're going too. Maybe you could follow behind us.
Lainey!
What?
Have you learnt nothing?
Huh?
Don't tell people where we're going.
She's going to the same place, though.
Ford drags Delaney towards the car and shoves her into the back seat.
Not everyone likes us, Delaney, and lots of people have ulterior motives.
You just have trust issues.
Are you surprised?
Ford, get in the car. We're going.
I don't know what you're all having to go at me for.
You do not tell anyone where we're staying. You got that? You've got a lot to learn.
That girl seems familiar.
Someone Eve knew?
Not sure.
People that approach us are usually trouble, Delaney.
Ugh, whatever. I was just being friendly, but you two are just so uptight.
Just don't, Lainey. Do you even know what the past 8 months have been like?
Right.
Satnav says we'll be there in about an hour.
Thank goodness.
Here, I brought you all some hot tea.
How do we stop her, Max?
I don't know. I know her license plate. The most we can do is alert the police.
Maybe we should follow her?
In your car? And she's long gone now. We have no idea which way she went.
Well, we know where Freddie went.
I'm sure the 5 of them can defend themselves.
Sabrina rushes in.
Now, where have you been?
I had a message from Ford.
Saying what?
They met a girl called Julia on the way.
Oh gosh.
Does that ring a bell?
Clea's mentioned to her before. I'm sure they're working together. You have to warn them. Now!